What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notification so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos and all of my content. Um, we got absolutely destroyed tonight. 135 to 87. Um, for those of y'all that really feel like James Harden is gonna come in here and make it any much better, this is something that was not this wasn't good, especially when you have Harden watching this and his facial expression on his face. Um, this isn't the worst loss in our franchise history. Um, the worst loss in our franchise history was a couple of losses, but it was in the 50s. I mean, we could go all the way back to uh, two times in 92 or 93 when we lost to the Sacramento Kings uh, by 56, and we lost to the Seattle Supersonics by 56. And then we lost to the Dallas Mavericks in 2014, 2015. Um, it was by 53, and then we lost to Charlotte by 52, and then we also lost to San Antonio and Houston by 51 and 50. But um, tonight we just got destroyed in every way possible. Now, for those of y'all that think that we're ready to compete for a championship, man, we're not ready for that, man. We're not where we need to be. Not playing like this, man. Not playing like this. Uh, y'all talk. That's what I was making my point this morning about Joel Embiid versus um, Jokic. Okay, both of these, Joel Embiid is not an MVP, and this is what I'm talking about right here. You're supposed to go out, regardless if y'all feel like, okay, well, we're gonna wait on Harden, or y'all supposed to go out there and show Harden that, okay, this is what you need to be ready for. Instead, you got lit up by both Tatum and Brown, and a combination of White, uh, and Neesmith. You know, this is this is ridiculous, and I'm more disappointed in Dot Rivers because Dot Rivers, this isn't. I can understand that you're not an X's and O's coach. I get all of that. I understand that. But to allow your team to lose control of the game like this and let the game get away from you like this is it's horrible. We played like shit. It ain't no way around it. I mean, we got out rebounded. They was killing us on the defensive end, with the exception of the steals. I mean, they killed us in the points in the paint. We only shot 28% from field goal. Only shot 25. I mean, the only thing that did good in was the free throws, and that was 80, barely squeezing by. But that's where a lot of our points came from, was on free throws. You're not ready to compete for a championship. You got a little cocky, and you see that's what I was telling y'all. Y'all sit up here, yeah, Stephen Green, this is embarrassing, man. What's up with it? What's up with it, Jose? I see you in the building, man. Y'all go subscribe to the homie Jose Rodriguez, man. Channel definitely popping. This is ridiculous. I mean, Steven, man, are you fucking kidding me, man? And look, this isn't our worst loss, but it's definitely up there. Our worst loss ever was at what, at 56 points. And people talking about that they're ready for Harden. They're ready for him to come over there and everything. Man, he's not gonna make the situation much better. He said, I'm upset at my sisters. I expect greatness from the Sixers. Exactly. Nothing less. But you see, we want to get all lazy. We want to sit up here and say, okay, yeah, James Harden is coming. Man, he's already walking into this situation. He's already looking at this, and he's already trying to make his moves already before. I bet you in his mind he's thinking, "Oh, okay, if they playing like trash like this, imagine what I could do to try to secretly move in to take over the team." All he gonna do is plot. But we can't. I can't even get on Harden. But I will say this: you should have suited up. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just lazy. You don't want to compete. If you really cared about the game and you really was competing and you really cared about your craft like that, then you would be out there. You would be out there playing. But no, you want to sit there and you want to make the silly ass face that you made looking at looking at your team now struggling. Look, I know we don't have any chemistry yet. White didn't have any chemistry with Boston. Look at him. He's still able to make a contribution. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And see, this gives them more of a reason to get rid of Doc. I like Doc, man, but he's ran his course in the NBA. I don't care if we well, now we should be fourth. I don't care if we're third and fourth. That shit don't mean nothing when you're in the playoff. That shit means absolutely nothing. We're not ready to compete with Miami. We're not ready to. We're fifth right now. We're we're not ready to compete with the Bucks right now. I'm talking about if the playoffs were to start. We lost badly to these guys. And I don't care if the um All-Star break is coming up or not. And I don't want to hear this excuse, oh well, guys are fatigued and all this other stuff. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. This is your job. And when you don't do your job, hey, that's tough. You just gonna have to get over that shit. I knew you was about to say that. I knew you was about to say that, Stephen Green. It makes you appreciate a guy like Seth Curry. But you see what I was saying, Stephen Green? You see what I'm saying? Hitman X, you see, they won the trade hands down. You said Dan Burke, head coach. You gotta elaborate what you mean, Juicy King. We should have kept him, and we should have kept Drummond. It makes you appreciate a guy. Yeah, Hitman. And you think we ready? You think we ready to compete with the upper echelon team? Hitman, there's no way. There's no excuses for this. It's no fucking excuses for this. I look as much as I want to go off right now. Y'all lucky my kids are sleeping. I'm ready to light these motherfuckers up. I'm telling you, I'm really keeping it, PG-13 right now. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm not even fitting to go. I ain't finna go rated X, man. Listen, James Harden is already plotting in his mind. Doc Rivers, this does not make Doc Rivers look any good. There have been coaches that have been fired for them being in sixth or seventh place in comparison to them being in first or second and underachieving the second year. Let's not act like that. Yeah, it was horrible. You wouldn't have wanted to see it. Yeah, hey, Juicy King, tell Hitman X. Hitman X knows this. He knows how I feel about Doc, man. Like Monty, you think Monty Williams would let Phoenix get away with this? Doc has ran his course. He's ran his course. I think he'll be better fit in the front office. What he needs to do is do what Brad Stevens did and just go ahead and go back into the front office again. He he was working the front office in LA. He tried to do both. He tried to do head coaching and working in the front office in LA, and he had too much on his plate. Do one at a time. Just go in the front office, go there and stay there, and have somebody. Shit, I'm ready for Juicy King. You talk about Dan Burke. It should be Sam Cassell. Give Sam Cassell a shot. Give Sam Cassell a shot. Now, will he go through some trial and error? Yeah, just like what Chauncey Billups is going through. But y'all talking about y'all want to win now. We're not going to do it like this. Yeah, Sam Cassell, you know, um, I put it to you like this, Hitman. I put to you like this. I mean, I'm not gonna put everything on Elton Brand. I mean, he don't what he could do. Daryl Morey fucked up, man. Hitman, look at what we lost, man. Look at what we lost, bro. I mean, I like Tobias Harris. He just didn't show up, man. Um, he didn't show up. He only had 6 points. He only had 6 points, Steven. I've been saying that, Hitman, but everybody like, oh yeah, well, Daryl Morey, he sees the game. He's going more in line for what's going on nowadays. Man, Daryl Morey is similar to what Adam Silver, how he thinks. The only difference between him and Adam Silver is that he's more about analytics and shit like that. And like Hitman X said earlier, it's not always about the numbers. Man. And listen, I can't even sit here and blame James Harden, but this is the thing: James Harden didn't play. But the thing about it is that okay, you sitting there and you're doing this in front of him, and on top of that, James Harden had a chance to play, man. Like everybody suited up when they got traded, pretty much for the most part. I think, with the exception of Porzingis, even Serge Ibaka, he got traded. He suited up, still went out there and played. White, he got out there and played. You see what they doing with White in Boston? That was the biggest chess move. This is crazy. Yeah, I know True the King. Man, go ahead, talk your shit, man. I done lost to both of my guys' teams, man. We just got destroyed. And to think of and to think Boston was struggling during the year. I cooked Tatum on how he was doing. Now they playing. Now they playing, True. Now they fucking playing. Salute to you, Marco Hinton. I see you in the building, man. Texas represent. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homies Hitman X and True the King TV. Go sub to their channel. No, well, I know what you're saying, but Tobias Harris, he he's been roller coaster the whole entire season. He'll put up he'll put up nice numbers, one game, you know what I'm saying, or a couple games in a row, and then next thing you know, he'll have a game like he did tonight. Elijah Reggie, why would they care about getting a half washed two guard and give up a guy with the best shooting percentage? They said the farm. Yeah, remember, yeah, but remember, yeah, I want to make this clear. Harden didn't play tonight. Okay, it's just the fact that they lost without having Harden, and Harden was on the bench and he was looking on, but he could have played. But he's not going to show up to the until after the All Star. It was the brother Grant Williams and Hitman X. They put me on to that when we were on the stream. I didn't. I've been on the stream for so long, and I was expecting him to play tonight. No, because originally he was supposed to be playing tonight. But it makes you appreciate a guy like Seth Curry, and it makes you appreciate a guy like Andre Drummond. Makes you appreciate them. Those guys are gonna be missed. Man, hit man, don't say that. Look, I'm not trying to talk about LeBron. Let's get away. I definitely don't want to talk about him. I definitely don't want to talk about him, especially after he's saying he won a parade. Nigga, the only time you get a damn parade, nigga, is when after you win championships. Man, dog, you shouldn't be talking about no parade, nigga. You need to be talking about how you gonna turn things around. But anyways, I'm focusing on my squad right now. I am not trying to talk about no motherfucking LeBron coming in no damn Philly. I don't want nobody. We dog, we just gotta play. We gotta play with a sense of urgency. Yeah, I know Robert Williams didn't play, but it don't matter. Dog, y'all got to me, nobody's looking at y'all chess move, True the King. Y'all chess move was getting White. And then also y'all got rid of the injured player. Y'all got rid of Bobo and the other cat that went to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? They was pretty much um taking up some things. But I like what Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens is a smart dude. He's a very intelligent guy, man. And a lot of people didn't give that guy credit in terms of his coaching, but he know what he doing in the front office. That's what I'm saying. Doc is it fair to say y'all Doc is on thin ice right now? This is inexcusable. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody. This is I think the sixth worst loss in our franchise history. Uh we had 256 point game margins in our history. And then we had uh we had a 53 we had 40 we had a 52 it was a 53 against Dallas one year in 2014, 2015. Trust the process bullshit. Then in 91, 92, we lost 50 by 52. Then trust the damn process again against San Antonio. We lost by 51. We lost to H Town in '06 and '07 by 50. This is up there. You said Daniel Theus did his thing too. Yeah. Listen, Boston, I told people, man, that but true, y'all getting White was a was really an upgrade that nobody's looking at. Why everybody all focus on Brooklyn and Ben Simmons going to Brooklyn and all this other stuff with Seth Curry and Drummond and two first rounders. It was just one player that Boston needed to amplify what y'all have. You got a guy that can play defense. You got a guy that ain't got no ego. You got a guy that don't want, doesn't mind doing the dirty work too. White can do it all, and he come from that type of culture. That pop culture. But I'm gonna remind y'all again, James Harden did not play for any of y'all that think. I know True and Hitman and Juicy King, Stephen Green, uh, Elijah, and all y'all. I know you and Jose. I know y'all knew that Doc. I mean, Harden didn't play, but there's some people that probably would say an idiotic thing like he played or something. But he Harden didn't play. But he's looking at the bench and he's trying to plot and make his move just like what he did when he was in Brooklyn. I know, Lou. I know. This is without James Harden, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the boy Lou the Rider Sports. This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting. This is worse. Shoot, this is to me. This is worse than all the Lakers losses put together. At least the Lakers were showing some sort of fight. We made the Lakers look like the Chicago Bulls. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, and we can't get all cocky just because we beat Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? Because there's other teams that have been battle tested. And whether y'all want to believe it or not, Boston has been battle tested because during the beginning of the season, Tatum was struggling bad, man. With his shot. Um, y'all had some locker room issues here and there. What's up, Gene? Yeah, I know it's a bad loss. It's a horrible loss. You ain't got to sugarcoat it. Y'all had some turmoil that was going on with Marcus Smart. He was just complaining about Tatum and Brown shooting the majority of the shots. Then y'all had to deal with Schroeder. Y'all been battle tested, but now Boston is showing that okay, we could compete now. We could still compete in the East. But I don't know, man. Not gonna get mad if you ask him what loss can you contribute to your coaching. Would you ask Pop that? Hmm. I mean, Doctor's still living off of that championship that he won in '08. Sad to say. Sad to say. He doesn't know how to make adjustments anymore. All these guys that he runs up against that are younger are coaching circles around him. Everybody's coaching circles around him. I mean, he's a good motivator and all that other stuff, but you still got to be able to um, understand. Okay, when when certain situations are thrown at you, you got to know what to do. I mean, he's already top 75, I think. Hold on. Top 15, my bad. You know, and some people argue that he shouldn't be on there. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. But I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I just wanted to talk about it. Uh, we'll have to see. We're gonna see if Harden is gonna have some sort of impact. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if it starts if it starts off good. You know, man. Doc is like Doc is from Chicago, man. You know, he's cut from a different cloth. He very Doc is somebody that's, from what I heard, can be very stubborn. And I'm pretty sure all of his coaches, everybody that's coached up under him, has had words with him, especially all the guys that's been under him. Cassell, um, just had a Cassell. There was Ty Lue for a short stint, Chauncey Billups, and all of these guys were point guards, including Doc himself. So let that sink in. When you're a point guard too, especially a vocal point guard, you gonna speak whatever comes first to your mind. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. I'm pissed off, man, right now. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I done cooked their ass enough, man. Polar Sports Talking Entertainment. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications. I get at y'all later.